length. In the persuasive speech, the speaker is to make a proposal and encourage the audience to take action. The public relations speaker must know how to win over audiences. In this presentation, Francis will work to encourage you and an audience at a convention in another area of the country to move your business and your family to Sarasota County. Francis is very familiar with Sarasota, having first been introduced to it in the mid-1960s and having lived in many other places both in the U.S. and abroad, and is well qualified to have insight into the high-quality county. Let us welcome Francis Shore.
Now I know that you entrepreneurs, young and up and coming creative people, are looking for a place where you can sit down your roots, draw up the energy from the area, and expand your projects. I'm here to introduce you to a place in this country which is vibrant, it's loaded with all of the things that are necessary for a good life and for positive future prospects. Now I must also say that originally we were going to use Suite 227 for really our show activity. I mean, my job really is just to titillate you a little bit. But besides, we decided not to use room 227 because we're expecting a lot of people today. And so go to the penthouse. So take the elevator all the way up and you'll see what we're up to. So what is there about Sarasota County that makes it so marvelous? Well, it has a great history. And to start with, let's just look at the arts. Now, Sarasota County really had its beginnings back in the 1850s, so it's fairly new, but circus and the arts are a big part of what we're about. What do we have when I say that? Well, of course, John Ringling brought the circus to Sarasota in the early 30s. But that took what was here and raised it up into the universe of artistic creativity. So, aligning with that now, we have a very fine art school, Ringling School of Arts, which is, frankly, world-renowned. Along and accompanying that are the sorts of backgrounds and infrastructure that you need for your own business. So, for example, we have University of South Florida. I'm going to find out some of these places as we go along. So, University of South Florida is just up here where the county meets, our county meets its cooperative sister called Manatee County. Just below that, we have New College. New College is one of the most important liberal arts colleges in the United States, and for the last few years has been ranked #1. It dropped down to #3 this year, but it's going back up. Below that, we have the Ringling College of Arts. Now, a lot of people, when they're creating activities, let's say shopping center, they want anchors. An anchor is something positive to draw people on one end and something positive to draw people on the other end. Well, we have a whole series of anchors, and it starts like this. On the north, we have the colleges. Okay, so we come down here, we have the city center itself. Sarasota, as a city itself, has about 55,000 people. But the county itself is about 350,000 people. They're high profile, a broad range of ages, abilities, and creativity. Some folks say, well, I've heard that Sarasota has 30% population over 60. Well, that's true. But I just want you to know that the people who come here who are over 60 don't lay back. They don't come here looking for the funeral home. they go on to contribute to the society, because most of the people who come here have ideas. They've come from other places because they came here at some time to visit us, to perhaps go fishing, perhaps water skiing, and perhaps a lot of other things. All right. So that means that the vitality of the 60-plus population is not only knowledgeable and has expertise in a lot of areas, but they also have some money, which means that they contribute to the society in different ways. Okay. On the other end, we have about 30% of our population under the age of 34. What does that mean? Well, that means that the vivaciousness and the knowledge and the creativity of youth is here too. So you've got some money and some conservatism on one side, they work a little slower. On the other end, these are people who are going to be working with you and can work with you to build your businesses with their knowledge, expertise, and zest. We have one of the finest school systems in Florida, ranks number 2 in Florida. People say, well, Florida ranks, yeah, but we're in the top 9 counties in the United States. Like that. Okay, so we come down, so we've got the city center, an excellent and vibrant Main Street that keeps being revitalized. And on Main Street, just to let you know, we have some of the finest olive trees in the country. Okay, come down a little further, what do we have? We can slide out here to the one of the 3 islands. So we have Longboat Key, we have Lido Key, we have Siesta Key. These are barrier islands. These are wonderful places to go and visit, to have an opportunity to lay back if you want to. And there's a lot of creativity that goes on there in various forms. You can go enjoy a nice restaurant, or you can find any number of, I think that almost every place in Sarasota has Wi-Fi. So if you get an idea, you want to sit down at your computer and work it out, have at it. As you float down here, we've got 2 state-of-the-art hospitals. One is down here at the center, is Sarasota General. It's been around here forever. And then a little bit further out, we have Doctors Hospital. 2 leading-edge, cutting technology, state-of-the-art hospitals. Okay. And if you want to travel all down here through all the interesting things that are going on, we even have a really wonderful mall. So you see, we're not just a shopping center for the world. We actually have what you need to come here and sink your roots down into it and grow with us. I'll see you at the house.
Thank you, Francis. I can have a minute for comments.